all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Mark's Mods, and it's Monday. What more can I say? It's Monday. But it's Monday, and I had a lovely surprise in the post this morning. And a day without upgrades is a day without sunshine. So today I've had an absolute fantastic package from Partworkupgrades. Ian and Julie over there doing a fantastic job as usual. Now what I'm going to show you today is something I actually, I didn't design it myself. I'll show you what I mean by that. But I was having problems with the Titanic and the boat deck. I had the same problem when I was doing the Bismarck. And obviously the Bismarck I'm not doing, I'm not building it anymore. I've sent that away to be built by John Builds Iconic Military Models. But I was having difficulties because you have to keep turning things upside down and turning them the other way, and things were just getting broken and wrecked. I'm like, I was pulling my hair at the Bismarck, and I was doing the same with the Titanic, and I thought, there has to be a way around this. There has to be a way of creating something where you're not going to do damage to the hull. So I created a basic design, which I printed on my 3D printer, I tested, and then I said to Ian at Partworkupgrades, look, do you want the STL file? Do whatever you want with it. And Ian has done. And I'll show you what I started off with, and then what actually the finished product is. Now you can get this at Partworkupgrades. I will show the website just a little bit later in the video, but let's see what you get. So we're going to go over to the build table, and yeah, we'll see what we've got in today's package. So with all that said, let's get modding. Okay guys, so here we are over at the build table. Now, what I want to show you is, this was the original design I came up with. So, this is just basically, I did this on Tinkercad. It's very basic. I'm not that great with designing 3D prints currently at the moment because, yeah, I'm only just starting out new in this field. But that's what I came up with. And like I said, I sent the file for this over to Ian at Partworkupgrades, and he said, look, can I make modifications to it? And I went, yeah, do your best. So basically from that, put that down there. There we go. We got this. Now this is what Ian's done with it. Now this, for a difference, this is resin printed. I can tell by just the feel of it. Now this colour is, what did he say it was? It was, oh, can't remember. It was something pink. It'll come to me. So this is not the colour that you will get. It was just, this is sort of the prototype. But as you can tell, a lot less thing into it. So we've got some holes just around here on this. This is the bit that's going to support the hull. And then on top, Ian's very kindly put my channel logo on there with the graphics and everything as a thanks for sharing the file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the hull, the boat deck of the Titanic, and show you how we apply these.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here is the boat deck. Okay, for the Titanic. Try and get this in shot here. I've had to move the camera quite way up. So as you can see here, we have the boat deck of the Titanic. Now the problem is we've put these davits in and all these little bits of details of vents and everything just on here. Now my problem is if I turn this upside down and rest it, he's resting on some very, very fine detail. So my idea was, if we got our little jig here. So if we put these, now all that you have to do with these is slot them in here. Now if you notice there, if I try and bring the close-up camera across, there we go. Now if you can see there, it actually fits in between the two bits that will hold the boat. So you can more or less slot one in there. Then we'll go to the middle. We'll slot one in there. and then we'll go right to the end. I'll just bob one in there, and then we'll go to the side. We'll bob them in there. Get another one, bob it in there, and then we'll put another one over at the stern of the ship. Okay, so simple. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip this upside down without things coming out. Okay, so let me just bob these back in. Okay, so what happens now is we've got electrics and circuit boards and whatever to do, but if you notice now, just down there, we have this upside down and none of them are touching our work surface. I could probably just get my little finger in just underneath there. That's the clearance you're gonna get with this mod, okay, which means nothing underneath will be damaged at all. Okay, so you can work on putting in the circuit board, working on putting on the LEDs, all that, and everything will be fine until we start obviously putting on the decks and the boat deck, the officers' quarters and the funnels and etc. This can be used both ways, so if we move them over, I'm still trying to remember what pink it is. Flamingo pink, that was it. Flamingo pink. And I really don't mind. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this over now. And the same happens again. Some fall out, but it's not a problem because you just slot them back in. So there we go. And now we can work on the boat deck of the Titanic, and we're not damaging that, which is sticking down there, the grand staircase. That won't get damaged because we won't put any weight on it. And also we've got LEDs underneath here as well. They won't get damaged because we're not putting any weight on that as well. So as you can see, if we go back to the build camera, no, not that one. Okay, that's how these are going to fit in. Now what I'll do, if I can do it, so what I'm going to do is I'll just show you the website. So here we have Partworkupgrades. So these are the 1 to 2 scale Titanic deck supports. I do believe that this is just my inclination. This will work on the Bismarck as well. We have the supports for the Titanic deck supports. So here is actually my Titanic with the original support I printed. And then obviously that is the STL file of what you're going to get. And again, that's showing it the other way around. So deck can be supported upside down whilst he works on the underneath applying electrics stroke parts. This ensures that anything you've attached to the deck is safe from damage. You'll receive 6 supports. We do have the length, width and height there. Now this is produced in white or grey, although colours may vary. And we have underneath a big thanks, credit to Marksmod for bringing this fantastic idea to us. These supports are $17.99. I think that's worth it for what Ian's done. I think that's an incredibly good price. And I think it's definitely something that is definitely needed on this build. So I'm really happy with them. And I'm happy that I've managed to share something with the community. So if I just come back over to the build camera, I'm happy that I've shared something with the build community over on this mod. So I'll close things up in a second, and yeah, I'm hopefully be as happy with this as I am. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thank you to Ian and Julie over at Partworkupgrades for providing this. I will put the link in the description down below where you can get this from, so that you can directly get a link to it. And yeah, they do ship worldwide, so if you are in a different country, then you will be able to get this mod for your Titanic. But I'm really chuffed with it, and I'm really chuffed it came this morning, as well as something else, which is going to be the next video I'm about to do. And let me tell you now, this is for a fantastic cause. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please can give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But guys, as for always, stay safe and bye for now. Please check out Partworkupgrades.com, where you will find even more mods and fixes for your models, where you can fix the wobble on the knee tendon fix. There is an array of dust covers, an array of sound cards and other bits and pieces to help you along your way. So check out Partworkupgrades.com and start modding today.